Hey, I'm Rebecca Thorne, and this is your weekly Spark self-care video. And so I have some notes here too, so I might be looking down a little bit, but this has been percolating for a little while now for me. But I wanted you to understand something really important, whether you know what this means or not, but we are all, as a human race, moving into a new paradigm right now, a new reality of possibilities. And you might be seeing things differently or feeling things differently. And it's pretty big right now. There's lots of energy, different kinds of energy coming and going and flowing through us. And people are feeling a little unsure or off kilter. And so I just want you to know that's really normal. And that's why self-care is so important right now. You know, Neptune has moved into Aries, and we're just gonna be on fire. I mean, that's about lighting our spark, okay? And that's about connecting to yourself and trusting yourself. So I've been thinking a lot about this idea of not settling. And it's a big movement in my Live Your Spark program. And, you know, not settling. I try to reach other people that don't want to settle for things in life, but they're not sure how to get around it or how to do it. And so I wanted to share a quick story of something that happened to me in the last week. In that I went to a new eye doctor because I wear contacts occasionally, even though I wear them all the time. And I had something really surprising happen. And so he said to me, you know, would you like to wear contacts more? And I'm like, yeah, I'd love to. But the reason I moved to glasses is because my eyes have shifted so much. And he said, okay, well, I think we can do something here. And I'm like, And so I now can wear contacts all the time because that's his thing. He helped me. He just did it. It was minutes, and he knew exactly what to do and how to do it, which contacts, and it worked for me. Now, a year ago, I had gone to a medical doctor, eye care doctor, right? And they couldn't get it right. So then I tried them for 3 months, and I moved into glasses, and that's probably what you're used to seeing me in. And so I had to settle. And I love the glasses, and maybe I think there was a part of me energetically that was like ready for maybe that change or trying something new. I like to try new things. But honestly, I love my contacts so much more. And so I realized there was a part of me that was settling, that there was this professional and they couldn't get me what I wanted, so I had to settle for less than. And I was like, okay, well, the backup's fine, you know, no big deal. But I didn't have to settle. And you know, this comes up. Something came up for somebody I love where they got in a situation with a professional, and they went down this really not pleasant road. And so the point is, just because somebody is professional and says they do what they do, doesn't mean they have all the answers. Like, just because they have a lot of letters after their name, or they don't have a lot of letters after their name, doesn't mean anything, except if they're not giving you what you want, or it doesn't feel right, and you feel like maybe you have to settle, keep poking around, because you don't have to settle. So when you come, and I didn't do this as a promo for me, but for an example, when you come to somebody like me, like I'm an LCSW, I'm a board certified coach, I'm certified in some energy things, right? Other people that do what I do it differently than I do it. And no one's better than the other one. It's finding the right fit for you, right? There's no right person for everyone. It's finding the right fit for you. And so I encourage you this week to think about where you might be settling, what you wish was just a little bit different, that part of you that's like, well, this is fine, and you keep moving. And just invite in the possibility that maybe there's another way you can get what you want, or maybe it can play out differently. So let me just look at my notes for a second. Yeah, so it's just about going inside, listening to your higher self, you know, that same old self-care, right? But that really works because that will help you connect into what you don't have to settle for. And then you're opening your energy up and inviting in possibility to come to you of how it can be resolved. We're that powerful. And just play with this. Like, even if you don't believe it, or maybe you're like, I don't know, Rebecca, like, you know what? Just play with this idea for this week. You know, just have fun with it. See what possibilities can come up for you. And let's see. And that's it. That pretty much covers it. I just want you to know when we settle, it feels heavy and it weighs our potential down. And, you know, I know that you can live from your spark. I know you have a spark. We all do. And I know that we can be brighter and sparkier. And I want that for myself all the time. And that's my journey. And I want it for you too. You know, I want you to live your journey and be the best you can be. And I want to help you with that spark. So I would love your comments. I would love your feedback. So please respond, reach out if you have any questions. And okay, really have fun with this week. You know, really start playing with possibility. Where am I settling? And then go, well, I wish this was a little better. Or maybe I'm tolerating this and I don't like this. And then instead of trying to just immediately resolve it or make a plan, just sit with that and go, okay, I wonder what the possibilities are. Okay, let me just allow that. Let me just let that float in there. I wonder how this can be different. And I'll tell you, you'll have an idea and you'll follow that idea. Maybe you need to find a different practitioner, or maybe you need to get a second opinion. You know, just go ask somebody another opinion. Or maybe you need to just be like, you know, I really don't like that coach that my kid has, and it just doesn't feel good. You know, I wonder if there's a possibility of something else. And just put that out there and call that in and see what comes up. You might be standing in line buying ice cream and a parent you don't even know tells you something that's so insightful. So anyway, okay. So here's to expanding your spark this week, and I look forward to connecting next time. Thanks for listening.